In this video, we're curing 1,000 people's blindness. It's gonna be crazy.
This is the first out of 1,000 deaf people that we're gonna help hear again. And she hasn't heard her mother's voice in 4 years.
Well, he's not done yet. Despite everything, despite his massive success, Mr. Beast has faced some serious controversies along the way. So how did he handle them? And how did they actually make him more successful? Yes, let's break it down. If you don't know Mr. Beast yet, make sure you go check my other video about the rise of Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast's rise to fame. You will understand that. Now, let's get into the heart of the video, discussing the controversies but without embellishing or being so negative. One of the most talked about controversies involved Mr. Beast's team. Former team members came forward with claims about working conditions, including long hours, a stressful environment. The accusation raised questions about how Mr. Beast manages his crew behind the scenes. That's just crazy, guys. But what did Jimmy have to say about this? He addressed this concern openly, apologizing and saying that as the channel grew, he wasn't aware of some issues until they were brought to light. He made adjustments to ensure that the team's well-being was prioritized going forward, and it was clear that he didn't shy away from owning up to mistakes. That's what makes him so different, and that's what makes him coming up strong and strong again and again. I mean, you tell me, what is the best comeback to your enemies if not owning up to your mistake? Most of people don't even do that, so W's for Mr. Beast there. Another controversy surrounding Mr. Beast's content involved his massive giveaway. You might think he gives out people money, he helps people, then why do people talk about this? Well, the critics began questioning whether the giveaways were legitimate or sustainable. Okay? Some people even suggested that these stunts created unrealistic expectations for viewers, especially when it came to financial rewards. That seemed too good to be true. I mean, I can't blame them, but in response, Mr. Beast doubled down, explaining that the money for these stunts come from partnerships, sponsorships, and his business ventures. He reassured his audience that these giveaways weren't just for show, they had a genuine impact. Despite the criticism, his fanbase stayed loyal and even grew. Okay? Now the thing is, this strategy works out best for Mr. Beast. I mean, other creators doesn't even do this, that's why they fail. But Mr. Beast approaches the controversies pretty straightforward. He's open about it, unlike many creators, who might ignore or try to sweep issues under the rug. Mr. Beast addresses concerns head on. His transparency with his audience, whether through social media posts or YouTube, shows that he is willing to acknowledge mistakes and make changes. I mean, let me give you an example. When the team treatment allegations happened, Jimmy made sure to openly communicate what changes were being made behind the scenes. This transparency, it might seem a little bit easy or a little bit just nothing, but he built even more trust with his viewers, bro. And when it came to his giveaways, he didn't back down. Instead, he highlighted the positive impact these challenges had on people's lives, showing how his wealth and success were being used to change lives and spread positivity. So, as a creator, as a YouTuber, what do we learn from Mr. Beast? Well, there are simple 2 to 3 things you learn from Mr. Beast. First is facing criticism head on. Do not run for your mistake, bro. Do not hide. Do not ignore. Just face them head on, bro. When you are in the spotlight, you can't afford to shy away from criticism. Addressing it directly shows maturity and builds trust to your viewers. And another thing is doubling down on what you do best. Even when facing backlash, Mr. Beast stayed true to his mission of giving back and creating epic challenges. He didn't let negative feedback derail him. Instead, he turned it into an opportunity to reinforce his brand. And this last one is the most important thing, because if you don't do this, then it's a waste of time. You have to turn your setbacks into comebacks. Do not give up everything. Like they say, when someone gives you lemon, make lemonade. Yeah, that's it. Every time there was a challenge, Mr. Beast came back stronger, whether it was fixing team issues or dealing with giveaway. Skepticism is ability to pivot and use negative moment as a springboard for growth is something all creators, all YouTubers, all should pay attention to. That's all for today's breakdown of Mr. Beast's controversies and lessons we can learn from his responses. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can never miss my another video. This is day 22. So we're going to be saying Mr. Beast 32 times. Let's go. Mr. Beast, 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 Mr. Beast. 10 times. Mr. Beast, 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 Mr. Beast. 20 times. Mr. Beast, 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 Mr. Beast. 30 times. Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast. 32 times. Valkyrie, do the honor.
Thank you for watching this video!
And see you in the next one. Peace!